It's not every day that you get to present an award that is named for you. So when this guy comes up, make sure you cheer really, really loud. I'm not saying you should embarrass the guy, but if he doesn't blush at least a little bit, you failed. Please welcome the founder and the first president of the Online News Association, Rich Jaroslovsky.
Thank you, thanks. Thanks very much. When we started ONA, we had two overriding goals for the organization. One was to see journalism and journalists embrace the digital medium and make full use of the reach and capabilities it would afford us, that this new medium would afford us. The other was to apply to the medium the highest standards and the cherished, long-standing values of journalism. Over the years, our tools have changed. The values of courage, fairness, honesty, accuracy, integrity, those have never changed. We're now in an era where those values, indeed the entire notion of a free press, are under attack as never before in our lifetime. An era where the purveyor and beneficiary-in-chief of fake news hurls that label at every piece of real news he doesn't like. And it comes at a time when many upholders of traditional news values, including many other journalistic organizations, are under enormous economic and other pressures. At such a moment, it's critically important for us of ONA to speak out strongly, consistently, and forthrightly on behalf of those values on which this organization was founded. These times require courage and leadership, and as I look around this room tonight, I know those are ONA's greatest resources. Courage and leadership are exactly what we're here to honor tonight with the presentation of the Founder Award to Jim Brady. Jim's entire career is an illustration. Jim's entire career is an illustration of those values. The courage to try new things, even when, hell, especially when, success is by no means assured, and the leadership to dream great dreams, build great teams, and achieve great things. Now, what can you say about Jim Brady that hasn't already been said, especially by his legion of fans from his recent side gig as ESPN's ombudsman? There's quite a lot more to say about Jim, actually. A number of consistent themes run through Jim's career in online news, from WashingtonPost.com through TBD, Digital First Media, and now Spirited Media, his own venture with his wife, Joan. One is his passion to find and develop workable models for quality local news, a challenge that must be met for the survival of journalism's historic watchdog role and for the health of our democracy. Another is his constant willingness to take risks on new ideas and not to be afraid to try and to fail. Neither TBD nor Digital First's Project Thunderdome were ultimately successful. Yet they were constructive failures, noble failures, if you will, that pointed the way forward. I don't know of anyone who worked with Jim on those projects who regards it as anything but a badge of honor. And then there's the legacy of Jim the leader, someone who recognizes great talent, offers guidance, direction, and encouragement, and allows people to grow and to flourish. Person after person who've worked with Jim attests not just to his smarts and vision, but also to his cool-headedness, his professionalism, and his regular guyness. Which isn't to say that the people who've worked with him don't have questions about him, questions that, with a little investigative reporting on my part, I'm prepared to answer here tonight. The answers are 7, 20 of varying waist sizes, and too many to count. The questions are, in order, geez, just how many white shirts and pairs of blue jeans does the guy own? And just how many Diet Pepsis does he knock down in any given 24-hour period? Jim's professional accomplishments alone more than qualify him for this award. But I'd be remiss if I didn't also mention his many, many contributions to this organization, from his service as president of ONA to his remarkable, epic, even legendary karaoke performance at our Chicago conference. It's no overstatement to say Jim is a giant in the field of online journalism, and it is my very great honor to present him with the 2017 Founder Award this evening.
Go AU. Well, yeah, right. Come on, nice and blue here. Well, thank you for that. I'm still a terrible reporter, however, because when my wife mentioned she really wanted to come to this, I was curious because my wife has never come to any of these dinners. But we live in Washington. We have a ton of friends here, and she convinced me that she wanted to come to catch up with a lot of friends. And so, I mean, there's a lot I can probably do in my career. Don't hire me as a reporter. Apparently, I'm not very good at that anymore. But this really does mean a lot. I have been involved in this organization in digital journalism since '95, and with this organization since '04. And to see it, you know, to look out at this room and see this many people here. I mean, the first conference I went to in '04 was probably 200-300 people. And we had a hard fight. We were ignored for a long time as an organization, the same way online journalism was sort of ignored for a bit when we all got started. And to see it grow the way it's grown and the quality of the work we've seen in the last 10 years and just how much online journalism has taken center stage really in terms of figuring out the future of this business that's so important to us and to the country. But to see so many friends out here tonight, and I really was truly surprised, which I did not think I was going to be. You know, I rarely am surprised, but this does mean a lot, and thanks to all of you who I've served on the board with over the many years here, and so many people out here I've worked with in this wonderful business, and just let's keep kicking ass and doing what we do, and hopefully we'll see an even bigger room and even more great work next year. But thank you very much for this. It means a lot.